So off we go.
Okay, can you all see this yet? Can you see that yet? Oh, sorry, share screen. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, it's blocking my thing. Hold on. My internet connection is unstable. Oh. All right. Can everybody see that? So
Yeah.
I'm not getting a response here. Okay, cool. Right. Do you want me to kick off, Bev?
Yes, please, because I'm not overly familiar with this one. I have seen,
Okay.
I have got it, but yeah, please, Elin.
All right. So here we go. Hold on. Right. So it doesn't work with that. I just got to do this here. Sorry, it's very sensitive on the scrolling. All right. So the success plan explained with stickmen. This is you, and this is your first district manager. So that's you, that's one district manager. At this point, you get paid 8% on this person. And then you, with two district managers, means you have two first generation district managers. So, for example, my case is me, and then there was Kelly here, and then after there was Kelly, and there was Luke. And here you see the blue district manager here, which let's say is Jen Gregory. That's my first. I have one second generation district manager there. You cannot get paid on a second generation district manager until you have two first generation. If we look at this situation up here, there's you with, let's say me with Kelly. If Laura had promoted underneath Kelly as a district manager, but I didn't have Luke in my second direct, I wouldn't have picked up anything from Laura. So we need to have two directs before we go too deep. If there was another person under, let's say, this little green stick man, let's say it's Luke, such as, well, let's say this was Luke and Jen, and here's Kate and Laura, I can pick up on any more DMs in general to across there. And I can't see anybody because I've put the screen away so that I can just see this picture. But anyway, so generation to be paid with, on this chart you can see you're getting paid 8%, and on your second generation 2%. So for Luke and Kelly collectively make £3,000 in their central district, because remember, once Laura and Jen had promoted out of their central district and became second generation district managers, Luke and Kelly's central district was now people like Amy and Natasha and so on. And for Luke, it's Charlie and his mum and Darren, for example. So I'm only getting paid on their 8% on their central district. I don't get paid 8% on what Laura and Jen are making. That's reduced to 2%. So it's it's 2% more than I was getting from them before, but it's less from these guys. That's why it's always important to build your central district, because the more you build your central district, the higher your paycheck is going to be, which actually means that this business is less of a pyramid than people even think it is, because you don't earn more from people as your business grows depth. You actually need to continually be building your central district. So in a third generation situation, there's you're earning 8% from your directs. You're picking up 2% from your second generation district managers, and you're picking up 1% from your third generation. So, for example, let's say this is Luke, and then under Luke we have Jen, and then underneath Jen there's Steve. So when Steve is a district manager, then I will pick up 1% from Steve. I can't pick up 1% from my third generation until I have 3 direct district managers. I do have 3 direct district managers now because I have Ashley and Luke and Kelly. So in Arbonne, we work in threes in terms of our payment plan. It's a 3 across to get 3 deep, because that's the depth and the width until you become a national vice president, and then you'll see how that changes. So that was the district manager. Oh damn, sorry.
So
here we go.
Can I interrupt at this point and
please,
and just say, prior to district manager, as an independent consultant, you are able to earn a 35% retail commission from the resale of Arbonne products purchased from at the
profit margins.
Yeah. So on all products that you buy yourself or that you sell to other people, you are able to make 35% if they're clients, and if they're preferred clients, you make they get 20% discount and you make 15%. So that obviously is how you build your paycheck in the immediate, and also how you would get to district manager level. There are no overrides at this stage, so the first override kicks in as you reach district manager, and obviously we'll go through the qualification needed to reach district manager in the next section. At district manager, obviously you're getting the 8% override on your first generation, as you just explained, and then the percentage goes to 2% and 1% thereafter. But you also qualify for the £125 district manager cash bonus. So that's the other reason why you would want your central district to be strong. So if you achieve 5,000 QV and 5 startups in that month, then you will actually achieve that district manager bonus. And obviously at area there is another bonus, and at region there's another bonus, and you can collect on all of those bonuses now.
Yeah, so we always say there are 4 ways to earn in Arbonne. 1 is from your preferred clients and clients. 2, so that's commissions. 2 is overrides on your team. 3 is the cash bonuses, which you can earn obviously as a combination of your team and your sales and commissions. And 4 is the car cash bonus at regional vice president and national vice president level. Now, this document that you're looking at is actually out of date now in some areas, because the bonus, etc., the percentages on the overrides are exactly the same, and the rules are pretty much the same.
Sorry,
and in terms of consultants,
excuse me, Ian, you were breaking up there, so we didn't hear what you said was the change.
So there are some, you can see on here, they've got things like £100 district manager cash bonus, that's changed, and £12 right start bonus in central district, that has changed. but essentially the percentage on the overrides is the same. Am I breaking up still?
Yeah, slightly. But the other thing is as well to mention is that the override is paid on the retail volume, not the SRP. So that's the amount after VAT is taken out, and it's 65% then of the total that the override's paid on. And something that Claire was discussing with me prior to the call is that if possible, if there's time, we should go to the stats perhaps and just show people how they can see the breakdown of those override commissions.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just rush through this because I can always send this to any of you who don't have it. It's an old document, but in terms of a visual aid, it's really quite helpful. They don't do this one anymore, I don't believe. So there you can see, I was just going to say also to add to what Bev was saying about when you start your business as an independent consultant and you're earning on PCs and clients. Remember, if you do the Strong Start program, you do receive the tote bag in your first month, the necklace in your second, and a full RE9 set in your third month, plus £400 worth of vouchers to spend on Arbonne products, which is a valuable tool to help you build your business. So that is a really fantastic way to get going in your business. And remember, you can only do that in your first and your second month Strong Start. It kicks in automatically, so you don't need to tell them that you're doing it, but you need to reach the goals and the targets, which you can ask your upline for that information, or you can hear that information on our calls that we do on the second training of the Shore Region trainings of the month. Okay, so district manager, there's you at the top. Here you have 4 people direct to you. You're earning 8%, plus let's say, for example, you have 8 in your second generation, 2%, and then 4 in your third generation earning 1%. So this orange square here, central, this is 8% that you're earning on the sales that you have in for your preferred clients and so on. So after you've earned your 15%, let's say you've earned £100 in commissions from your going to another 8% on that after they've done VAT, which is just one of those things. Even think 8% on top of what you've earned. Okay, this 8% is what you're earning from your first generation, and that's what you've earned on their central district, not what they've earned. If for example, Jen is a second generation district manager, so I get paid on what Luke is earning in his central district, not on what Jen has brought into. He has personally brought the district. Here, I'm getting paid on what Jen has brought into from her central district. And again, here, what people have brought into their central district. So I don't earn 8% on all of Luke's volume and all of Kelly's and all of Ashley, only what they've got in their central district. That's why it's really important to build your central district all the time, because when people promote out, when Jen promoted out and Laura promoted out, I'm now earning 8% on what is coming into Luke and Kelly from their new business. And if their new business isn't as buoyant as it was prior to those people promoting out, then of course this is less volume. So I need to be responsible for keeping Central District buoyant and not rely on any of these for my income. This is just a bonus, what's going on around here. You need to focus on your central all the time. All right, so
Ian, can you also mention that at that point you are also earning 8% on everything that you also purchase yourself?
Yeah, so your central district includes your preferred clients, and your personal shopping.
So from a point of view of your personal shopping, not only are you already getting 35% wholesale discount, you're also getting an 8% override. So that makes your products for your own personal consumption
Even cheaper.
cheaper than you thought it was. Yeah.
Okay. So then when you become an area manager, you are earning 6% from your first generation area managers. So at the moment, I don't have any first generation area managers. I do have my area and Bev as well. We have our central area volume. So whatever the total volume is in my central area, I earn 6% on that in my central. So whatever I've personally brought in from new independent consultants or preferred clients or my personal spend, I'm getting paid 6% on that, and I'm getting paid 8% on my central district. They're pretty much the same thing. So basically that's 14% on my central. When Luke, Kelly, Ashley, and so on become first generation area managers, I will earn another 6% on their central area volume. And it's the same, but the percentages on the second generation become 1%. But this is going to be wider at this point. So you're actually collecting 1%, which is less, but you're collecting it from more people in theory. And then your second generation is in 1%. And then the next slide shows you as an area manager. A regional vice president. It won't slide. So a regional vice president, again, you will get another 3% from your central volume. I haven't gone into the bonuses here, but they're different on here actually. But so you get a 3% central region override, a 3% override on your first generation region. So let's just say, for example, that Luke and Kelly and Ashley are regional vice presidents. So I would get 3% from my first generation regional vice presidents. And then if Jen and Laura, for example, were second generation regional vice presidents, we would get 2% from that. And then if Steve and Sophie were my third generation regional vice presidents, I'd get 2%. And then here, they're different profit banks depending on which level people are at. So they're when you see we'll show you an example of on the team reports. You'll see how it's broken down. And then 2% here. These percentages are higher, which is exciting. At regional vice president, this isn't 1%. This is now 2%, which is even better. And then when we go to national vice president, of course, you've got the car bonus here, which is £500 a month. And then remember, the cash bonus is a district manager for 5,000 QV and 5 new and you doing 150 plus a month is £125. And then your area bonus is 250 if you've got 20,000 QV and 10 new and you doing 150 a month. And that can be preferred clients or business builders. They don't have to be direct to you, but they do need to be in your area. And then as a regional vice president, I believe it's £400 cash bonus. And your volume needs to be, I think it's going to have to be 60,000 a month and I don't know what the sponsoring number needs to be. Right. So with national vice president level, you get 1% from your central nation. So all of this central basically means if you brought in £1,000 or £10,000 that month in your central district from your preferred clients and your clients and your new independent consultants, I mean, you're basically 10,000 is a lot of money. You know, I mean, Sheila Green does about 10,000 QV a month. So she does do 10,000 in her central every month. That's $10,000. So her $10,000, she will earn an extra. She'll earn 8% in her central, 6% from her area. Sorry, 8% from her central district. Another 6% in her central area, another 3% in her central region, and a 1% in her nation. So that's a total of 18% that you're going to earn on your 10,000 or whatever your profit is on $10,000. So the profit, let's say she earns, I don't know, let's just say that's all preferred clients. So she's going to earn 15% on that. That's going to be £1,500 plus another 8%. Sorry, plus another 18%, adding all of those up. So that's not bad. You can't grumble at that. And she's going to, yeah.
Bonuses, the Mercedes cash bonus is £600 at National Vice President as well. And then you've got the cash bonus amount as well, which is a £500 bonus, which I think might have gone up since this one, on QV of 100,000.
They've gone up.
Yeah, a QV.
But also you can earn them all, whereas before you only earned one on any given level. I don't know how they decided which one it was. I think it was the highest one.
But basically, Elin, just to sort of like simplify it in terms of total override, district manager, you're going to see that on first generation 8% override. On area manager, you're going to see a total of 14% override on first generation. On regional vice president, it goes to 17%, and national vice president, it goes to 18%. And at national vice president, it goes down 6 generations at 1%. So
so here it is here.
The uncapped income comes from.
Yeah. So if you look at this at the top here, you've got your first generation. You have to be 6 wide in order to pick up 6 deep. So none of our national vice presidents are picking up 6 deep yet. Sarah Dunning, for example, has 4 national vice presidents in her team. So she'll be picking up 4 deep now, but she won't be picking up 6 deep until she has 6 national vice presidents. So that's how that works. And then you pick up 1% for 4th, 5th and 6th generation. Thank you very much.
So just move on now because we've literally got a few minutes left. Shall we go to, can you screen share in stats on the section which is team reports, where you can see the success plan and how it breaks down what you actually earn, so that you can actually see what you earn on your central district.
The only thing with that is that we're not supposed to show other people our own payments.
So could you just get it up and then obviously just outline which
I'll try.
Which items that we need to click on across the green toolbar.
I'll tell you what I can show you. Hold on a second. Where's my Wi-Fi?
That's really interesting when you see the breakdown of how the commissions are actually paid and where it comes from. Because, we all need to understand that we need to keep building our central the whole time, which is where this 80-20 rule comes from. So if you're spending too much time on your team's business, your own business will inevitably
Yeah,
not
I
be
can't show that. I
okay.
can't show that, Bev. We need to do
Show
that
it a
and then
different
screen share afterwards. It's complicated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So do we want to
Does
quickly
anyone
run
have
through then the
questions?
success plan qualifications, just briefly?
Yeah.
Because unless we
Yeah.
want to just do a question and answer, so for this section of actually where the overrides come from, what do you think?
Say that again.
Well, I just wondered whether we go to the district manager qualification, the area manager qualification, and leave it at that for tonight. So at least people know what they've got to achieve to actually get to district manager in case they don't already know. Or we could just call this today's training on actually how you get paid in terms of overrides. And then just open it up to questions and answers.
Anybody, please, could you just say what would you prefer to hear right now? Would people like to hear on the actual getting into qualification numbers?
Don't forget to unmute.
Huh? I don't know. They're in. I think they've all gone, Boo. I think they've all gone. Okay, no one's unmuting. I can't see anything or hear anything. Where is everyone?
Is anybody there? Anne, you're not muted.
Does anybody need any of that information right now?
I think it would be good to just quickly go over the qualification really quickly, just for the new consultants on the team.
Yes.
Okay. Should I do that?
Okay. Yeah, so I can open up the document and they can look at it visually as you're reading, as you're talking about it. Okay. It's really important that everybody reads over their success plan document because it's all in here.
You can download the latest one as well from the source.
This is it here. This is the latest one from the source. Okay. So here we are.
So to start with, everybody starts Arbonne as an independent consultant.
Here we go.
And each independent consultant has a minimum of 150 QV to actually qualify to take part into the the management level. So if you want to actually enter into management, then you do need to do that basic QV every month. It's £56 to join and to get an ID. Could somebody mute, please? I'm not sure who it is. Thank you.
Is it Scott? Someone's got a noisy background going on.
Somebody's cooking their dinner.
Someone's getting it.
Okay, well, I'll carry on. So basically, £56 to get your ID, and then obviously you then get 35% discount, wholesale discount from the purchase of your own products, and obviously the sale of products to clients, preferred clients, and whomsoever. Now, to get to the first level whereby the overrides kick in, that is called district manager, as we all know. And essentially, you need to qualify to be a district manager over a period of 3 months. And your start month is the month that you actually achieve 1,000 personal QV. So that might be month 5. You may have started your business in January 2015. It may be July before you actually achieve 1,000 PQV. So that is actually your start month in trying to achieve the 6,000 QV that you need in 2 months, or the 7,500 QV if it goes over 3 months. You have to remember here that you need to have 2,500 QV in the last month of qualification. So if you actually achieve district manager over 2 months, you must have done 2,500 QV in that last month. So I won't go into too much detail on that because I think that's fairly clear. Executive district manager, that is a title that is given to you once you also promote out somebody that you've sponsored to the level of district manager, the same as yourself. Now, to achieve area manager qualification, you need to have achieved 10,000 QV to be in qualification, but you don't actually have to have done 1,000 PQV. The district manager level is the only time you ever need to do that 1,000 PQV. So over the 3-month period of qualification, you would need to achieve 30,000 QV. If you achieve it over 2 months, then it's 24,000 QV. So you would need 10,000 in your start month, and you'd need a minimum of 10,000 in the final month. So you need to work that out. So if you do 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, then that's absolutely fine. But what you can't do is 11,000, 10,000, 9,000. You need to have the 10,000 in the final qualifying month. Again, Executive Area Manager is the title that you would receive once you have also promoted somebody out to Area Manager. I won't go on to Regional Vice President, although suffice to say that you do have to do in the 3-month qualification period just the same as the other 2 levels. And you need a minimum of 40,000 QV in your qualification period to enter into the Regional Vice President qualification period. So I think that basically covers that.
Can I just say, Bev?
Yeah.
If you guys write down 2,500 and times that by 3, which is your 3 months, that gives you 7,500 to complete district. And then if you times the 2,500 by 4, it gives you 10,000, which is what you need to qualify for area manager. Area manager over 3 months is a total of 30,000. It means basically that you're generating $10,000 a month through your business. That means you're now, as far as Arbonne are concerned, you are able to maintain that quantity of volume going through your business every month, $10,000 a month. Times 10,000 by 4, and you've got 40,000. That puts you into qualification for region. That's $40,000 a month going through your business. Do that 3 times, 3 months in a row, and Arbonne are saying, okay, now they've got $40,000 a month going through their business. This person is regional vice president material. They're maintaining 40,000 a month, and then times 40 by 4. It's times 4 on every level. Times 40 by 4, it gives you 160,000. And if you can generate 160,000 3 times in a row over three months, then they're saying, okay, this person's national vice president material, we're going to promote them, and that's how it works. So it's just timesing it by 4 every time.
And the building block of 2,500 being what you want to aim to achieve, because as district manager, that is actually the maintenance. So you need to have 2,500 QVs to your central to maintain your
minimum
level. So there is the little matter of performance account balance here, which is a whole different subject, but basically that's like a little bank account, so to speak.
It's a piggy bank.
It's a piggy bank, and for the first 2 months of being a district manager, the QV that you do through your business goes into that piggy bank, and then you can actually borrow from that piggy bank should you need to in the following couple of months. But you need to regard that as being a piggy bank, and therefore you need to keep adding to it. So, it's great to have
don't rely on it.
But don't rely on it. So I think
actually Kay Napier is talking about taking that little piggy bank away, because what is happening in the business, what they're seeing is that people are getting to their new level of management, or they're qualifying and then they're completing, and then they're going, and they've got these 2 building months where they don't have to maintain, and they're kind of putting their feet up a bit and having a bit of a breather, and they're losing momentum, and it's affecting their success and their business. Because once we get out of that mindset of building momentum, we tend to get stuck and lose confidence in ourselves and lose that drive. So it's really meant to be there for an emergency. Like if you are ill, that's what it was created for by Petter Mork, the PA balance. So obviously it's fantastic as an insurance, but don't rely on it, and just keep building, keep going momentum. So yeah, I think we're done, everybody. We're done. Bev, any questions?
No, I was just going to quote my own situation, because I built a QV performance account balance of 12,500, I think. And so I thought, oh, I feel really quite confident about this. And then lo and behold, within 5 months, it had just dwindled away, and I hadn't kept my eye on it at all. And then all of a sudden, there I was, really shocked in the January. So I set about, restoring the situation, but it should never have come to that. So, I think it happens to everybody. So it's really important to be aware of that.
Yeah, it's a bit like you're paying to keep your business afloat instead of you building your business. It's like you're investing your own money to build your business, which you don't want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. That is it.
Yeah, that's it. But essentially, if you want to get to district manager, you've got to get out there and be in activity. Activity. And the power.
And if you want a big paycheck, you want to be in activity.
Yeah. As long as you keep adding to your central district and you bonus all the time, then your business is growing and you've got a strong business in which to build upon.
Okay. So have a great week. We'll see everybody next week. I believe there will be a guest speaker because we've got a 5-week month in September. Oh no, hold on. Well, we'll have a guest speaker next week anyway, and I think then there's an extra Tuesday on the end. So Claire will update you with who that's going to be. Thank you very much. Have a very lovely week, everybody, and good luck with all your businesses. Keep growing. Keep getting out there and telling people about this incredible opportunity, and keep giving out those samples, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.